everybody, it's me, Zach, this is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and wow, so much has happened over the weekend, and I was busy all weekend with various things that I had to do in my own personal life, and so I just feel incredibly behind on the world right now, and by the world I mean the girl world, not really the actual world itself, although I'm sure there's a lot happening that I'm not caught up in on that end as well. So we are going to do our best to cover as much of the stuff pertaining to Amberlynn as we can today, including going over some thoughts about some voice memos she sent, oh lordy it's jordy, that I wasn't able to cover in my last video, and reacting to both of the videos she put out since I last made a video, one of which where she starts another 100 days of weighing in, and then the other one she clickbaits something about Ozempic. I'm gonna watch them both with you today, so this is gonna be an incredibly long video. I'm already anticipating it, so I will leave timestamps for all three of those things so that you can go and pick the pieces that you want to do and you want to watch, and whoever, whatever. You know, as she is now back on this like somewhat consistent every 2 days of posting, I'm gonna have to go back to doing some of this like all-in-one, whatever happened on the weekend in one video. Sometimes it's gonna include some recaps of videos because I'm just not gonna be able to watch everything, especially if she posts like on a Friday and a Sunday. Like, it's just not gonna probably check out like that. But today I'm feeling up to trying to react to everything without recapping. But yeah, just know, if you haven't been here, if you're recently subscribed and you missed when she was regularly uploading like that in the past, that's typically how I handle the weekends because, girl, I have boundaries, and for the most part, I don't like to work on the weekends. With that being said, let's jump into the jordy stuff right away. I posted a reaction to Amberlynn, reacting to jordy, reacting to her, I think on Friday, and part of that video was a sponsored video, which means hypothetically most sponsored content on YouTube requires you to send in a draft to whoever is sponsoring the video so that they can approve it to get posted. I had my whole entire video reaction to that situation already filmed, edited, uploaded, and sent to the sponsor to review prior to jordy even doing his live stream. And in fact, he was live streaming while I was seeing the new Marvel movie Wakanda Forever, which recommend, very good. Cried many times during the whole movie, at the beginning, in the middle, at the end. Cried a lot. He was live streaming while I was busy doing that, and I also had already filmed that video. Didn't get a chance to comment on Amberlynn's participation in his live stream, and many people, I don't think, quite pieced together that might be why I hadn't been able to give my thoughts on it, and many people wanted my thoughts on it. So I'm going to just play a slew of clips, of voice memos from that live stream, and then I'll give you my general thoughts on everything that happened after those clips get all the way played through.
Listen. Wait. Oh my god. Okay, I'm actually really shy in person. Random fact. Okay. So the Damon? Was that his name? The Damon White thing? Oh my god. So when I was with Destiny, it's all pretty simple, and I've actually explained it before, but I guess people didn't watch that video, didn't watch that live stream, whatever it may be. But this is when I first found out that there was a whole ass group on Facebook talking about me. This was in my like beginning stages of haterland, if you will. And I wanted to know what was being said. This was years ago. I mean, I was literally with Destiny. So I knew my friend had a fake profile, a fake Facebook. So
wait, Amber. Was it your Hold on. Was it Becky's profile? Was Becky the one that made this? And then you were just using her account, therefore it was her fault? Just teasing. Don't strike me.
I asked her to use it. It's that simple. And she let me. So And I don't know, or I don't remember how people found out that it was me. I'm pretty sure that friend revealed that, because I know I didn't do it. But yeah, like I've been very open and honest that I was using that account, but it was my friend's account. So yeah, it was just because I wanted to see what people were saying about me. You know, a little narcissistic moment, if you will. You know, I think I have a love-hate relationship with you because you remind me of someone who used to be my best friend. You remind me of someone who was like literally family to me, and we no longer speak anymore, which is really unfortunate, and it's like broken my heart like completely. But you remind me of this person a lot. Strongly dislike me enough to like make reaction videos about me, because like you as a person, you just really remind me of someone I used to really love as like family and a best friend. So I don't know, I'm rambling, don't mind me, I always ramble. Anyways, I'm actually watching your live stream. Be surprised, I don't know. I guess I do kind of enjoy your content ever since I found out about it. So I see the chat and they're saying that this is a trap and I'm a manipulator. Unfortunately, they're wrong, and that's just something I have to deal with. Being Amberlynn Reed, I get it, the community around me, but I can tell you I'm being completely genuine right now. So I hope that you're able to like look past that. And I might have taken like Delta 8. So am I gonna regret these memos because they're gonna be all over everything? Okay, I'm gonna stop bothering you after this one. It just makes me really sad that people think that I'm trying to manipulate you, because truly I have no reason to. You're gonna continue making the content that you want. And yeah, I have reached out to other reaction channels before because I very much am that type of person where
I would really like, okay, so if this becomes a future Zachary Michael episode, I would like his take on it. So that's interesting because I don't know all the tea that went on with that. Yeah. I mean, like, I know the basics. Like, I have heard that she reached out to him in the past and things didn't really go well and everything, but I don't know specifics. So like, I would like to hear it from him specifically.
I just don't want people to dislike me, and it 100% stems from childhood trauma, which, why are we talking about this like right now? It's so stupid. But yeah, I just want to let you know that I won't contact you anymore. It's totally fine. But I will probably continue watching your content, and I enjoy your personality. And yeah, so, you know, Frenemies 2.0. That would be a hoot and berry. I mean, come on now. That would be fun content.
So let me just start really quick with the Damon White stuff, because it seemed like from what I gathered from this live stream that Jordy wasn't quite familiar with all of the stuff that happened. And I feel like Amberlynn didn't quite represent it in the way that everything happened. She has in fact like acknowledged that she was Damon White before. But she made it sound like, I don't know, her remembrance of the situation made it sound like she was just using it to like passively watch what was happening in this Facebook group. But the reality is that she was using it to defend herself in the Facebook group, which is the first thing that like tipped people off of like, why is this person fighting so hard for Amberlynn Reed? And I don't readily have the receipts for any of this stuff. If I recall, I think maybe Michael B. Petty made a video about it a long time ago, so maybe consider searching his channel. This is all from my memory of what happened at the time. But she mostly was using it to defend herself. And in the clips, she says that, like, she thinks maybe her friend might have exposed her for it. But what really happened is that Amberlynn was sharing too much information that, like, only Amberlynn would know about. And also was just, like, if I recall correctly, like full on responding to things with, well, I couldn't do that because, or like situations like that, where she like forgot that she was signed into the Damon White account. So I just wanted to clear that up because her retelling of that story doesn't match with what I remember happening. So I just thought you all might appreciate that, especially if you are newer to the situation like Jordy, because I know people come into this community, this side of the internet, this quarter of the internet at different times and don't know all the things and the histories. So I just thought I would share. But also, obviously, more importantly, most of the clips and the voice memos were focused in Amberlynn trying to talk about how much she allegedly loves Jordy and things like that. And a lot of the chat was saying that she was manipulating him and trying to change his thoughts, feelings, etc. about her. Jordy seemed a little unclear on what her motivation for this was. And honestly, I agree. I don't know what her motivation for reaching out to any of the reaction channels are. Except to I don't know, for me it just seemed very gaslighty. It seems, and I know sometimes people are like, oh, that word is so cringe, people use that and use it in the wrong way all the time. But to me, it feels gaslighty because she literally just put out this video that he was reacting to on his stream where she was reacting to him, reacting to her. And she said multiple times in that video how much she didn't like his content, has said in the past that she would never watch his content before, blah, 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 blah. And then Delta 8 Lynn wants to come and start sending him voice memos about how much she loves him and loves his personality and this, that, the other, as though she didn't just put this hour-long video out on her channel. And I will say, to be honest, it's not too surprising that she's acting like a completely different version of herself when she's not on her YouTube channel. That is actually pretty consistent with who she's been on the internet for a while. She presents this one character on her channel, and then she presents a different character on all of these other social media platforms for other people, because she knows that that's not where the majority of her audience is. While there are a lot of people that are following her to all of these other areas of the internet, most people watch her through her channel. And I don't know actually that her goal in reaching out to any of the reaction channels is to manipulate us. I don't honestly think that. I think it's more likely to me and more plausible to me that she's just trying to stir up drama and trying to stir up interest in her channel, because, we're literally about to get ready to watch her repeat same boring ass narratives that she's done on her channel before. How many times have we done 100 days of weighing in? So I really think she's just let me start some drama with reaction channels or something, and even that's not really new for her, obviously. Because she's done it to me too, but it's just I can't imagine that she really thinks she's gonna make any kind of headway in terms of whatever she thinks it is she's doing to manipulate us, But because Jordy asked for my take on this situation in terms of also what has happened to me, I think sometimes, again, because people are coming into this corner of the internet at different times, people don't know the whole story. A lot of people who just recently joined know that she recently did reach out to me in the DMs. But let me just give you as quick of a synopsis of my relationship with Amberlynn on the internet as I can. When I first started watching her, I didn't even necessarily make content about her, but I did interact with her in the DMs. She was so friendly. She was very nice to me before I started being critical of her on the internet. And I think it's fine that I was once friendly with her and then started to see who she really was and decided maybe friendliness is not something I wanna engage in with her anymore. But we used to message on Snapchat mostly, I think, is where I interacted with her. I don't even use Snapchat anymore. I don't have it on my phone. And then for the next year or two, she would reach out to me, and I would say try to be sassy with me, critical of me, defend herself to me. And the most notable times that I've talked about her reaching out to me on the internet in those times was one when she reached out to me to ask me how to edit a video, which I did actually just show a screenshot of that in the last video I did, and also where she told me that Becky's sister was gonna sue me. Sometime after that, she blocked me on all forms of social media. As I was blocked, I realized how much freedom I felt from not having to answer to her, not having to interact with her. You know, even to this day, people make claims that, like, the only reason I'm nice to Amberlynn is because I'm trying to impress her. I'm trying to make her feel some type of way. I'm trying to stay on her good side. And, you know, the opposite of that is true, too. Like, people think I react some kind of way to, like, make people in the comments feel some type of way. I really just give my reactions to people because I know what people want to see is my genuine reaction, right? So I'm not doing or saying anything with, like, what people will think in mind. I'm just giving a genuine reaction because I know that's the type of video my fans appreciate the most. My supporters, my followers, my whoever, whatever you want to call it. Somebody recently told me that it was rude for me to call people my fans, and I'm like, I didn't know. Like, call yourselves whatever you like. I appreciate you being here. So yeah, I appreciate having that disconnect from her, and when she unblocked me on Instagram, I was actually quite surprised. But she just came in hot, trying to, one, defend herself, and then two, tell me that I was the reason for all the bad things that have ever happened to her on Instagram. That's a little bit of hyperbole, but she was essentially like, it's because of you that people say mean things to me and speculate negatively about my health and things like that. And I was like, well, I don't know that that's entirely true. I'm sure that some people may have some kind of feelings after they watch my video, but, like, I've never actively encouraged that, and I think that that's kind of, like, not true. Once I realized that all she wanted to do was to, like, constantly defend herself to me and try to, like, get me to take some kind of responsibility for her own behaviors, I was like, nope, I really would like to go back to just, like, not interacting with you, which is why I said, bestie, it's been great, but please stop messaging me. And that's that on that. So I really think this more recent uptick in her reaching out to reaction channels is really truly just, like, her trying to start some drama, some intrigue around her channel, to be honest with you, which, like, do whatever you need, Amberlynn, I guess, if you want. But I would take it with a grain of salt, anything she has to say, especially since she's clearly being so hypocritical and, like, posting this hour-long video, and then now all of a sudden, she wants to, like, act like she loves you and your content. I'm not buying it. Okay, let's transition now into reacting to the first of the two videos. It's called Date Night and 100 Days of Weighing In Begins, Day 1. And honestly, I wish she could just at least, at this point, let's pick a different number. Let's at least change that up. Can we get 69 days of weighing in or something like that? Because, like, we've done the 100 days of weighing in before. I've done 100 days of weighing in. I'll try to remember to leave that link somewhere because I did do it once with her. And, I mean, I finished the whole thing. She did not. But I just, like, can't imagine why she thinks all of a sudden this is going to be a great idea. You know, historically, my whole thoughts about all of it is that she's always done better with taking care of her weight loss and herself in that kind of way when she hasn't talked about it, period, on the YouTube. But yeah, here we are. So let's just get to, shall we? Wait, is there not sound? I pushed...
Hello.
Oh. I was like, I push play, I don't hear anything, but it's November 3rd. So we're looking at, like, at this point, 2 weeks ago. I mean, it might not have been 2 weeks when she originally uploaded, but we're kind of, she sure is using that pre-recorded content.
Welcome to this moment in time. So,
okay,
I don't feel that good, and I've been having to, like, go to the doctors a lot, and, like, hospitals, and, like, whatever it may be, so it feels like I'm getting sick, or it's just, like, a super bad case of allergies. I don't know if you guys remember when we were able to get, like, COVID tests. Everyone was. So, Feline ordered some, like, this was last year.
Oh.
And we still have, like, every single one left because we haven't had to take no COVID tests. She had to, like, once months ago.
We didn't have to take no COVID tests. Also, though, those things can and do expire. So you should probably check the expiration date just to make sure. Because they can. But also, I'm so confused. Like, I don't know. I guess maybe we do things differently. I get free tests from my insurance provider. And so because of that, like, we regularly test, like, both Noel and I get those as a part of our insurance. And so we regularly test, especially if we've been going out and things like that, just to do it. I guess she doesn't count, like, going to Walmart as a reason to test or anything like that.
So I'm about to take this test.
All right, let's do it, bestie.
It's probably gonna be negative, but we're just gonna
Are you gonna show us you putting it into your nosesy? Nosesy? Does that work? Nosesy.
So trigger warning if you don't like such things.
Oh, get them boogers on there.
Like how I've been COVID tested professionally by doctors. They don't go way up here, so I'm just gonna do it.
I had used those specific boxes because those are the ones you got for free whenever the government was sending them to people. There's instructions on how to do it.
Okay.
Don't be goofy. Stick it up a little further.
Oh,
Stick it up a little further. Stick it. Girl, you didn't even swab. You just stuck it in there. I didn't even see you turn it around and really get in there.
I'm so sensitive to that. Look at my eye!
You are so goofy. Just do it. Oh, okay. She's turning that one a little bit.
So bad. That's crazy. I can't even. Okay. I'm done.
I mean, it's not a pleasant feeling necessarily, but also I'm kind of surprised she doesn't enjoy it. Didn't she just talk about her sneeze kink recently where she just loves sneezing?
She's putting it in this little container with liquid.
Liquid?
Dabbing it down a little bit.
Ooh, dab it down.
You put the 3 drops of the liquid in here.
You sure do.
And then it'll tell you in 15 minutes. Oh my god, this was like a pregnancy test.
Oh, girly, don't do this.
This feels like I'm waiting. You know how, like, when people think they're pregnant, they, like, sit there and they wait?
This is also so dramatic. It's clear she's literally never tested before, because I'm just like, this is not, there's no need for it to be this dramatic, bestie.
Wait, how do you know if you have it? Which one?
Also, I'm so confused because there have been many times where I feel like she has been sick before. And I'm like, you haven't taken a test any of those times? Not once, not never?
Okay, it has been 15 minutes and we are happily negative.
Great.
I'm very happy with that.
Love to see it.
I have really bad allergies or something. But I just, better to be safe than sorry. So I'm actually just about to get ready for the day. I just got out of the shower. Today was not hair washing day, so I did not wash my hair.
Okay.
But
thanks for the clarification. I honestly, at this point, just assume you haven't washed your hair, if I'm being honest with you.
We're going to try to make it look presentable. I'm actually about to just do my makeup.
Okay, work.
We're going to work on eyeliner, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do, but I do have this Wet n Wild.
You don't know what you're going to do? I imagine it'll be the same eyeliner, winged eyeliner you do all the time, bestie.
Multi-color stick in the color Green on Me, plus I have my favorite, which is e.l.f. Liquid eyeliner in just like jet black color. So we're going to see what I come up with. I don't know, I'm kind of like freaked out. I want to try something different other than just like black wings. So we'll see. Okay, so.
Huh. That is different. I don't hate it, actually. I think it's kind of cute.
Next step, which I'm probably going to regret because this stuff really does hurt my lips, like massively. And I'll feel it even the next day. I'm sensitive to stuff like this.
So why are you using it?
This is Too Faced Lip Injection Maximum.
So why are you using it? I don't understand the logic of why you would go and use that then. It doesn't make no damn sense.
Here's before. So it's been like 2 to 3 minutes. My lips hurt so bad. But, oh my god, it kind of makes me drool. That's how I look. I don't even know if it's worth it at this point. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. But the next thing I'm going to do is brush my hair. I think we're going to wear her down. Y'all.
Oh my God! This is. I'm remembering now where this came from. She's been posting those dumbass. Well, first of all, I love the song "Unholy" by Sam Smith and Kim Petras. Although Noel hates it, and I've been torturing Noel by singing it at all hours of the day. But she's been doing those transition TikToks where she starts off like this. And then she's like, whips her hair, and she's like, ooh, look how cute and gorgeous I am. This was one of those days. I remember this eye look now.
My lips are looking a little plumpy.
Wow. An icon.
Is it working?
A full-lipped icon. I do love her hair. Like, she did something that got some volume to this, like, thin-ass hair. And I am enjoying this look.
Done. She has volume today.
She sure does.
Volume. So I'm actually going to get dressed and I'm going to film a TikTok moment. And I'm going to put in...
I told you.
These earrings.
I told you.
They're super cute. So that is what I'm going to do now. I am literally feeling so much better. Like, it's funny that I took a COVID test hours ago. It was definitely just allergies, but...
So funny.
We're actually about to... go play mini golf.
Oh, of course. You're clarifying that you feel better now, so nobody will be like, if you don't feel good, why the fuck are you going out and potentially spreading whatever germs you have to people around you? Cool. Okay, great. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, Amberlynn.
Y'all want to come with us?
I am
For a little...
I will say, I am excited to go see whatever this date night with wifey is. I'm thrilled. To see you out and doing something other than sitting in your home.
And we also moved the cat tree from this corner over here because Celine has already started Christmas shopping.
This is too much. The love bombing of gifts this early. I know for so many of you, Christmas season begins November 1st. And it's just like not for me. It's just not for me. But damn, that's already a lot of gifts. That's already a shit ton of gifts. And you know they're going to start opening up their gifts in like a week. You just know. And this is November 3rd for them. Woo! Although I have started thinking, you know what, this isn't the end of the world, because I literally was just thinking about what I'm going to get for Noel. So, you know, maybe there were some good deals that she just had to buy. I guess, in my mind, I'm being a little bit biased here, because I've just seen Christmas of Amberlynn's past, where they just get a shit ton of gifts for one another. You know, I have like 2, maybe 3 things in mind that I want to get for Noel for Christmas. And so for me, it's just so unrelatable. But also, I do remember one of the things that she got so upset about on an Instagram Q&A about me once was that I was saying that it was like such a bad thing or whatever that they got so many gifts for each other. No, if you want to spend your money on each other, do it. For me, gift giving is not my particularly preferred love language. I mean, I'm not going to turn down a gift. For me, it just feels a little over the top. Sorry, let me get off that rant. Get each other gifts if you want, I guess.
Like, look at that. Isn't that amazing? So, all of these are from her to me. And, yeah, the tree is going to go right here. Which
Perfect.
Is where the
This doesn't look like mini... Oh, wait. Maybe it's like a larger thing that has mini golf, too. Maybe it's like a Dave & Buster's situation. I don't know. Dave & Buster's have mini golf. It looks like an arcade.
We have arrived.
Okay. All right. Oh, this is cute.
So gorgeous.
Gorgiana.
I'm about to do my first one.
Oh, yes. Get that hole in one. Girl didn't even try. Girl didn't even try.
Oh my god.
Bestie girl, you didn't even try. You were trolling. That was a troll. She didn't say she wasn't trolling, so there's a possibility she could be trolling. Because you know she's only not trolling when she says she's not trolling.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys, but we actually brought Twinkie with us. I was surprised they let us bring her in. Look at her. This one's so cute.
You are
so sweet.
You are so dumb. You are so dumb. I appreciate you trying to make a joke, but that was so stupid.
Oh wait, what is this? Oh, we have to make it go over the water? Oh, that's cool.
Has she ever played putt-putt golf before? There's always shit like this. Why? Maybe she hasn't. Maybe she hasn't.
Alright, let's see if my ball actually goes over the water.
Wow.
I did it.
Wow. Okay, Tiger Woods.
Let's see if you actually. Let's see, folks.
Oh my god.
So bad at this.
I don't understand why she holds the putter like that. That seems like such the dumbest, weirdest way to hold it.
Wait. Redo.
Wait, just watch. Just watch how she holds it, okay? Why is she holding it like that? Why is she holding it like that?
Oh my god.
It doesn't make any damn sense to me.
I did that so bad. So, we're actually not even in Kentucky right now. We're in Hollywood.
Oh, you're so funny.
So, I'm just really excited to be here.
So funny.
He's never been. I have, though. Okay, so we're currently...
Oh, okay. Well, let me say, was the putt-putt golf content the most riveting content I've ever seen from Amberlynn? No, that's why I cut most of it out in editing. However, am I happy to see her out doing something that was not the Walmart, although it looks like we're about to go to the Walmart or Walmart adjacent content? Please, thrilled, actually. Like, very much enjoy that for you. It's good to see you doing literally anything different. But now I'm glad, we're not straying too far, and we're gonna go to Walmart.
I'm in the jewelry section. I don't buy jewelry like I used to, but it's nice to look.
I mean...
Like, literally, these used to be something that I would probably buy.
Okay.
I'm not calling them ugly by no means, but...
Well, girl, most of the earrings you choose to wear are kind of ugly. I mean, it's fine if that's your taste, but, like, those earrings do look like something you would wear.
I actually like these a lot. And they've also upped their price.
Okay.
Time and True used to be $4.98 per set of earrings,
Okay.
and now it's $6.92. It was $4.98 for years.
Seems like we should probably just keep it moving then and not purchase them. You were sounding like you were making some change there for a second. I really hope you can make it out of this without buying a damn pair of earrings.
I mean, that's insane. I really like these. Do I want them?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'll put her back.
Resist.
I'll put her back.
Resist the temptation. Yes, walk away. Walk away.
I don't need them.
Walk away.
Yes.
Ugh, good for you. Good for you. Unless I find out at the end of this in a haul that she did buy some. But right now, good for you.
It's officially that time of year.
The jingle jangle.
Merry Christmas.
I would love to see Amberlynn wear that.
All right, you guys.
Not the mini brands.
Real
Not the mini brands. Walk away. Put it down.
toys.
She got them, didn't she? She got the mini brands, didn't she? Girlie, I'm about to see your whole boobula. I'm about to see your entire breast.
Smidgel of a Walmart haul.
Not the smidgel. I thought we left smidgel behind. I thought we left the word smidgel behind.
I got this.
No. Amberlynn, no.
This is not good. So, in total...
Amberlynn, no. We don't need these. Don't do it. I do kind of enjoy a little bit of a mini brands opening, unboxing. It's kind of a little fun for me. But don't do it. You don't need it.
There's 100 plus minis to collect. Am I going to collect every single one? Is
Probably.
This situation
Probably.
This was $20. This.
And it's not like you haven't spent $20 on dumber shit than this. I mean, I'm not trying to encourage you, but I don't know why we're acting like all of a sudden we're counting pennies over here on the Amberlynn Reed channel.
So, I mean, it brings joy. Even Philippe's excited for me to open one.
Right. Sure.
And then I was passing the hand soaps. I got 2 of them. I got a little gingerbread and a Santa Claus, and it has a little puff and a little bow. Ma'am. So cute. We have not started decorating yet, so I'm going to hide these because I want no signs of Christmas in my apartment until Vlogmas.
I want no signs of Christmas in my apartment until Vlogmas, except for the 12 gifts that wifey has already set out for me. Cool. I'm glad we're on the same page about that, Amberlynn.
Alright, you guys, I'm going to open one of these right now.
No.
We're going to see.
I mean, yes, but no.
The 2 for another time, because it's a gift that keeps...
Also, why do we have to do this angle? I don't understand. Cinematographer Lynn is my fave because she just really knows all the angles that need to happen, that best showcase her talents.
Giving. Oh. About broke a finger off. 1. Oh my god, it's a unicorn. A little pop thing.
Yeah, what do they call those things?
My god,
that's cute. How fun.
Pop out, pop in.
How fun.
2.
The little baby Rubik's Cube. Oh my god.
Why is this the cutest
It's so
thing?
cute.
You guys, tell me. Yes, make fun of me. Tell me I'm a child. But how can you look at this and think that's not the cutest thing in the world?
I think it's cute. Listen, I'm looking at it and I can't tell you that. I do think it's very cute. I really do.
This is a quarter, folks. This is a quarter.
Thank you for the size comparison.
It is so cute.
That's so
3.
cute.
Oh, cute.
I don't know what that is.
Puppy.
Not the pound puppies.
I might have to YouTube it, look it up.
Don't take it out because that will literally ruin it. But also, I loved the pound puppies when I was a baby. I'm pretty sure I had one. Not a literal baby, like a child is what I mean.
I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted to
Let's
open
not.
more.
Let's not. Edge me. I wanna wait for another video where I get to see you open another one. Leave me on the edge.
So my favorite now, I'm gonna say the. Wait, that's hard. I think I'm gonna go with the Rubik's Cube.
I can't wait until she's trying to sell this shit on the Instagram in 6 months. I really can't. Or maybe not 6 months, maybe whenever Feline breaks up with her, because that's what spurred the last sell of all of her random ass knickknacks was Becky breaking up with her. So maybe once Feline breaks up, I'll get a chance to go buy that little Rubik's Cube knickknack.
I just dropped it in my sleeve.
Okay. Oh, wow. Not
Which
the
one's
chess
your favorite?
piece.
Okay, you guys, so it is the end of the night.
Okay.
I had one of these. Well, I didn't finish it.
An entire? See, girly, this is why I'm like, why did you buy 5 of these things? Also, are we still on keto? Maybe she'll tell me.
It's like all melted and gross. I can't even show you. So I know on keto you're supposed to have a lot of fat. Did you see Rarity's ears? She wished.
Did she spit out the chocolate chip part of this? Is that what's on top of that lid? What is that?
She wishes she can have some of this. But my gallstones are not happy because I just realized that this has 41 grams of saturated fat. Saturated.
Bessie, do you even know what that means? Do you even know what that honestly means? Why are you emphasizing on the saturated part? I don't even know. I feel like she doesn't even know what that means.
Wow, I had no idea.
You had no idea, but you sat there and looked at that nutrition label to learn about what the carbs were? This is why I just do you even understand what you're doing on keto? Why are we being surprised by the fat content of stuff now if you've been doing keto? Somebody help her. Somebody that's not me, go help her.
I was mainly focusing on, obviously, the carbs. That's disgusting. That's so much saturated fat. No wonder why I'm just Girl,
you are making shit up. If you really believe in keto, then you believe in eating fat. Like, this is why people have been telling her, and the keto police have been telling her, what you're doing is low carb, not fat, or not keto, because she's only focused on, like, a certain number of carbs, and she's not paying attention to any of these other things. Like, you are supposed to eat a certain amount of, like, healthy fats while you're eating keto. Now, is that the healthy fats? Probably not. But I'm just saying, like, this is why the keto police are upset with you, bestie.
We're doing 100 days of weighing in.
Why?
Yes, we are.
Why?
And today is November 3rd. So that means today is day 1. So I'm going to show you here. I made a little poster moment. So
I thought you got this poster board so you could doodle.
All of my weights on here. So I weighed in at 496.2.
Okay.
And my goal is to reach 456.2 in these 100 days, which is a 40-pound loss. It sounds aggressive, but it's definitely something that I need to do. She's just going at it on my hand.
I just don't Can you give me more insight on why we're doing this again? Why we're trying this again?
So some of these weigh-ins, there's gonna be like several throughout a video. Sometimes there's just gonna be one or two. It just depends on like the length. And
of course.
Whatever. I just don't want to make my videos like too long. Even though my last video was a reaction.
It sure was.
And it was over an hour long.
It sure was.
Clearly I had a lot that I wanted to say. Some of my videos will be longer. Some of my videos will be shorter, depending. I'm also gonna be taking a picture. So I'll post
a picture?
Every time.
A picture of lemonade? You taking a picture of lemonade while you get on the scale?
I'm stepping on that scale. Just so, you know, it just seems more legitness since you guys don't believe me, but it's silly to lie about something. Like, I'm literally back to almost being 500 pounds. So I pretty much am. Like, I don't really want to talk about why.
Why would it be silly for people to think you were lying? Why of all the things about your weight, which has always been inconsistent on your channel, like why would you think people could possibly think you were lying? Just out of curiosity.
I know I tried to do 100 days of weighing in before.
Several times.
Successful, but you know, you never know. I could be successful this time.
I don't want to be pessimistic, but I really don't see it in your cards. I really don't see it happening for you.
To Vlogmas, so I'm gonna have to be caught up with my content by Vlogmas, because Vlogmas is like day-to-day basis, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Does.
I think day 100 lands in February, so it's gonna go from day 1, November 3rd, all the way to day 100, February 11th.
Ooh, that's like almost like a little bit of a birthday gift for me if she actually makes it. My birthday's February 4th. Actually, my friend is getting married on February 10th. So if she actually makes it to February 11th, we can have a party. We can have a party. I might be a little busy around that time, but we can have a party. I'll celebrate if she actually does make it to day 100. I really will, and I will give her kudos, but she has yet to do it. She has yet to actually do it. And I don't see how it's helpful to her in any way whatsoever, but if she does it, we can have a party.
So I just like doing daily weigh-ins because it helps me.
How? How?
I like to be aware of fluctuations. We know that's going to be happening a lot.
The fluctuation thing, the last time she did this, she would get worked up over like 0.2 of a pound of gaining. And if she lost 0.2 of a pound, she'd be like, oh my God, look at me, I'm so successful. The fluctuations are the dumbest part about all of this.
Because I have lymphedema and... God. This diagnosis of lipedema makes so much sense, but I just feel haunted by just failure. And I'm just so tired of it. I'm gonna end this video though. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I had a
little bit
night, wonderful. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Okay, so wow, we're in it. We're in it. So let's just go to the next one. It's called The Truth About Ozempic ... days 2 to 3 vlog. And I'm curious what she could possibly clickbait about Ozempic at this point, because she already told us on the live stream, the Halloween live stream, that she quit Ozempic because something to do with like her gallstones or something along those lines. I don't know. It all kind of sounded silly, but she did already address this, so I don't know why we're talking about it again. But I guess like let's just get to.
We're taking the baby to the vet.
Oh,
Because it's nail clipping time, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh, are you mad about it? You don't like the vet.
She doesn't look mad at all. She doesn't look mad at all. Like, Judy hates going to the vet, and the second we get in the car, she knows that it's coming, and you can tell that she hates it. So I feel like Twinkie looks pretty much at peace there.
We're currently waiting for the vet technician to come out and greet us, is what they call it. But look at, like, fall is here, folks. I personally love the look of leaves on the ground. It's just so pretty and peaceful. It's every 3 weeks that we just have, like, standard appointment to get Twinkie's nails trimmed.
Okay.
Twinkie's quicks on her nails
quicks?
are really long. And I know a lot of you say, like, oh my god, you need to, like, cut her nails. We do. Every 3 weeks, we take her to the vet. We just get it done professionally because Twinkie, she has a hard time. She's one of those dogs that has, like, massive anxiety over it. So it's just easier to do it, like, professionally. But, yeah,
Sure.
really long. So, like,
to be fair, I don't think anybody said anything about Twinkie's nails in a long time. Like, when she just, like, randomly brings up this old drama, I'm like, I feel like you're asking people to start looking closer at Twinkie's nails in videos, because I feel like it's been a while, because back in the day, she really did refuse to, like, take Twinkie to the vet to get them clipped, cut, etc. And I feel like it hasn't been an issue in recent history. So I'm like, why are we making a big deal about this now?
Like, her nails are naturally long because you don't cut the quicks. Absolutely not. But we're just waiting to go inside right now. It should be just like a couple more minutes. Okay, you guys. So I wanted to open this with you.
What are we unboxing? What are we unboxing?
There's this website called Plum Paper where you can, like, create your own planner.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Did we not, I feel like it was like 3 videos ago you bought a planner. Am I making that up? Or is it just because I live in Amberlynn world and she's getting a planner or journal every other day? Like, what do you mean you...
I created an 18-month planner that started November 1st.
Why 18 months?
Today because it's November 4th. So I'm going to be able to use it. It's a beautiful day to make plans. Yes, it absolutely is. This is what the package
Well, every day's a beautiful day for you to make plans. I'm waiting for the day that it's a beautiful day to follow through on those plans, Amberlynn. That's what I'm waiting for.
I haven't even opened it yet. I'm so excited. Embarrassingly enough, I am super indecisive. So planning this planner took me over a month.
I feel like planning this planner. Listen, planning the plan, that has to be one of your favorite hobbies. I can't believe it took you so long to do it.
Until I finally truly decided on a cover because there was so many. And wow, this is massive.
Now, what parts of this though do you create? Because if it took you a month just to decide on this particular cover, I don't understand why something would take such a long time. Are there other parts that you have to decide on?
There's so many covers you could choose from, and I am, without a doubt, so glad I chose this one. And you know what's funny about the actual cover?
Probably nothing. You're probably going to say something that's not funny whatsoever.
The covers are in, like, sections. This was in the teacher section. Just the cover, not the planner. It was called Class Clown. I feel like anyone could use this cover.
So why was that funny?
Like, I'm no teacher, and I'm using her. Look at her! Oh, my God. Okay. So, November...
This thing is so big, so massive, it's going to collect so much dust and cat hair and dog hair. That's basically what it's going to do.
2022 all the way to April of 2024.
Why she would get something that goes that far out when nothing she ever does lasts nearly that long? Like, especially for somebody who enjoys buying new planners and stuff, like, I would think you would want the opportunity to, you know, finish one so you can start another, you know? Like, there's no way she's going to be using this until 2024. Get out of here.
Like, you get to choose the layout if you want times on it or anything like that. And I don't like having times. I'm very much a list person. I don't care what time I do something as long as I get it done.
Well, you don't care about times because you live in a world where where you don't have to follow any sort of schedule, girly. That's why it doesn't matter when you get things done, because you have the luxury and flexibility of just getting to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
It's big. It's list worthy. It's beautiful. It's everything I needed more. Okay, guys. So day 2.
Okay. I'm so glad the planner content is over, because so dumb. So dumb. It's literally just going to take up space. No way she uses that past 2022, honestly. But let's get into weigh-in day 2.
I weighed in at 495.4.
This poster board.
Down in my little poster board.
You got this poster board, but you also got this planner where you could also be recording this stuff. Right? Like, would that planner she just showed not work for this?
It's like a miniature version of a poster board. I wanted a bigger one, but we couldn't find them. So, November 4th, 495.4. That means I was down 0.8 overnight.
Ooh,
which
0.8.
means to reach my goal
We love
in 100 days.
We love a decimal point.
99. I have to still lose 39.2 pounds. So in a future video, I do want to give you guys like keto updates, what I'm eating, what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, etc.
I would like to hear the keto update. I would, because I feel like this is maybe right before. I can't remember when exactly she posted that cookie TikTok, but this has to be around the time she posted the cookie TikTok.
Don't worry, you will be finding that type of content soon. All right, folks.
All right.
It's time.
Oh, fuck yes.
Mini brands.
Oh, yes.
I'm so excited.
Let's fucking go.
I find so much joy in this. All right. 1.
Ooh, what's that? Connects.
We have.
Did y'all play with Connects growing up? We did. We were a Connects and Lego house. I fucking love Connects. Let's go.
Amusement park moment. Oh, okay. I've actually never seen this in real life. 2.
Let's see. Is that a Ninja Turtle?
My God. A little Ninja Turtle.
I love the Ninja.
Oh.
We were also a Ninja Turtle household. Me and my brother, we had all kinds of Ninja Turtle action figures. Ninja Turtles, and we had a lot of Batman action figures too.
3.
I can't tell how tiny it is. Hold up a quarter. Hold up a quarter. I need to see the comparison. What is this?
What in
I don't know her.
So far, I have no duplicates. 4.
Is that another Ninja Turtle?
Oh.
2 Ninja Turtles in one haul? Oh my God.
Spoke too soon. Okay, so they're different.
That's not a duplicate. Those are clearly very different Ninja Turtles, girly.
This one's orange or red, and then this one's blue. Last but not least,
Let's get it.
Is, oh my God, is this like a little
camera?
A
little VTech camera.
Does anyone else get too warm and cozy at home, so they're like, whoop, I need to put on something a little more cooler?
Ooh, okay. Editing Lynn and then feeling her body. Okay. Ooh, November 5th. We've moved on. It's the next day.
Okay, guys, so we're starting today off just straight to the point here. So
she gained 0.2 of a pound. I'm sure this is can't wait to hear what she has to say about this.
On day 3, which is November 5th, I weighed in at 495.6, which means I have 39.4 to go to reach my goal.
Okay. Is this a new poster board? Did she mess up or something and decide she had to start a new one? Because this ink looks green. She started over, didn't she? She got a new piece?
February 11th, which I need to put on this poster board. And as you can see, it is a different poster board.
Right.
Because I wrote day 3 on the other one, and then I wrote November 7th. I don't know why. And I was having massive, I don't know, I was going through a perfectionist situation type deal, and I didn't want to, like, cross it off. This is sloppy, but there is nothing, like, crossed off. I just don't want anything crossed off. So I restarted it, and instead of using a marker, I'm just using a pen.
Wasteful-in. Not to mention, she could just use that giant-ass planner that she just bought. But all right, Wasteful-in, let's get to.
Like you guys care. Okay, guys, so I want to talk a little bit about Ozempic.
Okay.
I feel like in my live stream, I was kind of blindsided. I wanted to talk about it when I was ready.
Blindsided? Girl, you really thought you were going to go live and people weren't going to ask you about Ozempic? Get the fuck out.
A lot of people were asking in the chat, which I understand because I stopped talking about it, and
you sure did.
This is why live streams are kind of hard, because it's like sometimes some topics I don't want to talk about.
Then don't.
Some I'm not ready to talk about.
Then don't.
And it's different to ignore up to 10 times being asked the same question, but when it's more than that, a lot more than that, repeatedly for like an hour on end, it's kind of hard to ignore.
Well, girl, first of all, you hadn't been live for an hour at the point that you answered the thing about Ozempic. But second of all, you don't have to do shit. It's your channel.
When I first started Ozempic, which is something my doctor recommended to me. When I went and saw my doctor, she actually had a few weight loss medicines that I could use, and I chose Ozempic out of like the 3 or 4 that she suggested, because I had heard so many good things about Ozempic. She, obviously she knows my health and my health history, all my numbers, etc., and I told her, I was diagnosed with gallstones almost a decade ago from rapid weight loss. I lost 89 pounds.
The rapid weight loss of it all. I'm not convinced that any of it's ever been rapid.
Those famous 89 lbs, I haven't talked about those in forever.
Oh yeah, though, this is also reminding me, though, this is what she said was the reason that she had to quit Ozempic, is because when they did one of the CT scans on her body during all of her recent CT scans, they said that they found sludge on her gallbladder, her pancreas, one of those, from rapid weight loss. And we were just like, where was the rapidness, Like, that was the question that a lot of people had, because, like, nothing about her recent weight loss, at least, was rapid. So she's now referring back to the 89 pounds that she lost years ago. Why wouldn't your doctor have already known that? You just said your doctor knew all of your health history.
I lost in 6 months. Rapid weight loss is considered 1 to 2 pounds a week over several weeks. If it's happening for months, rapid weight loss. And I had lost 89 pounds in 6 months. So I got gallstones for my rapid weight loss. My gallbladder was just under attack constantly. The pain was out of this world. It never got bad enough for me to get surgery. And I always found it so strange that it had to reach a certain stage before you got surgery, because the pain was already just tearing me apart. Like, I would rock back and forth.
Bessie's, maybe I'm making this up, but I thought she said that, like, she couldn't ever have gotten the gallbladder surgery because of her weight or something like that. Like, I feel like that's what she said in the past. I don't have the receipts for that. That's just what my remembrance is telling me. So feel free to let me know if I'm remembering that wrong. I don't want to put misinformation out. But, like, all of this is also, like, why are we talking about this now? Because you made it sound like the sludge thing was a new development. So, like, that's why Ozempic had to stop. So I'm confused why we're talking about the 89-pound weight loss when that's a different weight loss from the recent weight loss. And this is why I say she's bad at storytelling, and this is why people get confused, is because sometimes it's not a matter of her leaving stuff out. Like, sometimes she just adds in information that's not relevant, that doesn't matter, that, like, isn't really a part of the story. So then people get confused, because now people are going to think that the sludge that she had was something from this 89-pound weight loss years ago.
Anyways, I told my doctor, because she knew about my gallstones and stuff, but she was like just asking me questions. She was like, do you show any more signs of it? Like, when's the last time you had an attack? And it made me realize, wow, I actually haven't had a gallstone attack. I've had maybe like 1 or 2 in the last 3+ years, which is, she was like, well, that means they could have gotten better, and et cetera, et cetera. And she was explaining how a lot of people have gallstones and they don't even know, and they don't even have symptoms and stuff. She was like, let's put you on Ozempic, and if you ever feel like you have any, gallbladder problems, you need to tell me, and you're going to have to get off of it. And I said, okay. And she was like, have you ever had pancreas problems? And I said, unfortunately, yes. It was like 2 years after I found out I had gallstones, I got pancreatitis. She was like, okay, that's not good either. But I, explained to her, like, I haven't felt any pain. It's been years. And, I was just really motivated to, try my weight loss technique.
All of this is just so sussy. It's all so sussy to me. I don't know. Like, now we're bringing up prior pancreatitis, and I'm just like, if you told all of this stuff to your doctor, and this is a doctor that you trust and is so good for you or whatever, like, I don't know. I would have questions.
Weight loss tool, and I was just really motivated and determined. It was something I really wanted to try. She trusted that I would tell her if I had any issues.
Okay.
And I did tell her. And it was around the same time that they noticed from my CT scans that I have sludge in my gallbladder. So my doctor told me, okay.
Wait, so now you're saying you did have gallbladder pain and pancreas pain all conveniently around the same time that you also were getting CT scans because you had pain in your chest and your back and all those things? Because, see, that's also new information. Unless I'm just getting confused. But again, that's what I mean by how she tells stories. Like, she's making it sound like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this will be a time where my comments are flooded with, Zach, you just misunderstood. And hopefully, because this doesn't make any sense to me. Like, previously, when she told this story, it was just that they found sludge in her CT scan, not that she was also experiencing gallbladder and pancreas pain.
You need to stop taking Ozempic. And I had a moment where I was like, can we just give it one more chance? Can we wait until I'm in pain one more time? Because I did not want to stop Ozempic. I wanted to keep increasing my dose, and I wanted to see how it would do for me, and I just wanted to get to, like, the highest dose there was.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't, because you waited forever. You kept saying, I'm nervous, I don't want to go up another dose. What do you mean you wanted to go up to the highest dose you could?
I want to let people down. That, I don't know. I've also gotten questions of people saying, like, what do you mean rapid weight loss? You didn't lose rapidly. And
right.
My doctor explained to me, which you can actually look it up and Google it as well. Rapid weight loss is when you lose 1 to 2 pounds or more a week for weeks on end.
But you weren't. I mean, just factually, based on what I've seen on your channel, you were not losing 1 to 2 pounds every week.
Not only did I do that over a decade ago when I first started having gallbladder problems, but I also did that this last year. I lost...
Where?
I was like 106 in like 12 months. So when you do the math, that is rapid weight loss. So I don't know why people are, constantly just like trying to tell me that my doctor's wrong.
I'm not trying to tell you your doctor's wrong at all. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional in any shape, form, or manner. What I am telling you is that your stories just, like, are so confusing, and I think intentionally on your end confusing, because you add and you take away and you don't tell us some stuff. One of the things she said during the live stream when she was talking about this is that she didn't want to talk about it because she wanted time to process it. And, like, she needed time to think through it and think about it. But the thing is that while all of this was happening, because she got the CT scans because of all the other health problems she had no problems coming and immediately telling us about all of those things. And now just conveniently, she's like, I don't want to talk about it. I needed time to think about it. You needed time to sort out your story. And to be honest, I don't even necessarily understand it. after all that time.
I understand doctors aren't perfect. I have recently been misdiagnosed multiple times.
Not misdiagnosed. They just got new information, bestie.
Over the same issue, which is quite unfortunate, but I know how I got gallstones because I was there. I did the damn thing. I did lose weight rapidly. And gallstones also are triggered by yo-yo dieting and yo-yo, losing weight, gaining.
Sure.
I definitely suffer from that. But yeah, it's been so long since I've had, gallbladder pain, and here I am. I was having it, and I had to tell my doctor because I want us to have that trust. And as much as I wanted to continue Ozempic, it's just like, I know I need to just follow what the doctor told me to do.
Sure.
And
I would, and listen, I would never be like, do something against what your doctor said at all. And I think if you would have just came out with this information from the get-go, there would probably be a whole lot less people questioning where you're coming from here. But the fact of the matter is you sat on it, you kept it from people, which is fine, that's your prerogative, but you had been talking very freely about it until you weren't. And that's why people have questions.
I didn't want to tell you guys yet because, I had to process it myself, and I was really, really upset about it, genuinely. I actually cried about it because I was just like, damn, I waited till I got home.
Well, you've cried about other things on your channel before too, and it's not been a problem. I mean, I'm not saying you have to, but if people are buying what you're selling, it's because if that's your excuse that you were crying about it, that you felt really strongly about it, there are all kinds of other things you've cried about on stream that you did, or not stream, video, YouTube, that you didn't wait to process.
And I cried about it. It actually made me a little anxious. I had a little mini panic attack. I was truly afraid to even tell you guys because so many of you weren't believing in me, and you guys were placing bets on how long she was going to do it and when she was going to give up and all this stuff. And it's just upsetting. So many people expect me to fail because I have failed so many times, and it's just unfortunate that it's my body is currently failing me without me even doing anything. It's not my fault that I have lipedema. I feel like I'm having to explain myself so much, but lipedema is not a problem because I'm fat, which is crazy because I feel like a lot of my issues have directly been because of my weight. Something else that people ask me is
I'm just no, I'm trying to take time to process before I say what's on my mind, because I'm just I don't know. I feel there's so many people that were she's going to use lipedema for an excuse for everything. And I think that it is the cause of quite a few of her problems as she's described. But also why are we bringing that up right now when what we're talking about is Ozempic and your gallbladder? These are the things that I don't understand. I'm confused. I don't understand where her logic and reasoning's at.
Are you health at every size? Why don't you ever blame your weight for your problems? Ma'am, what? I am anti-health at every size, and I will always be anti-health at every size. And I do know that my weight plays a problem.
I think also, just for the record, that she doesn't entirely understand the concept of health at every size, because there's certainly a subsect of people that think that you can be healthy at every size, but also what a lot of people who advocate for that, what they're really saying is I deserve access to good health care at every size, meaning if I go to a doctor and say there's something wrong with my ankle, that they're not automatically going to be the problem with your ankle is that you're fat, I think that is what a lot of people mean, just for the record.
A lot of my health problems. Also, back to the gallbladder. I did also get some comments about how you can get sludge in your gallbladder from high cholesterol. I know, my doctor also told me that, and my cholesterol is actually normal. I've never had problems with my cholesterol or anything like that. So that's definitely not the thing. I just feel oh my god, I just literally feel I am constantly having to explain myself to people, and
then don't. then don't, because honestly, every time you explain yourself on something as a response to people not being happy with your explanation you already had or gave, it just makes things way more confusing. Like, I am far more confused about this story this go around than I was when you told it on that live stream.
I hope that I will get better with that, maybe better with explaining myself.
You're doing awful.
Answering questions that frustrate me. I just have been seeing so many people, like, thinking that they know my health records, and it is so weird. It is so weird. That might be one of the weirdest things about being part of this community. Like, I am clearly the focal point in this community that I don't know how to get rid of the people who just insinuate that they know my health records and that they're my doctor. And
I have to tell you I genuinely, sincerely mean this. The best way to, like, get those people out of your community is to stop acknowledging them. Stop giving... There's still going to be some people that stick around. There sure will. But every single time you take the time to address these people, you are giving them the ammunition to keep going, to keep asking you, to keep bothering you about it. They certainly will always exist, but the more you let them bother you, the more they're going to keep coming back to do it. And to some extent, I feel like you know that, and that's why you do it. But also, like, if you genuinely want them to go away, then stop making your content for those people. I feel like I've been a little bit of a broken record with that lately because you've just been so intent on engaging with the people who don't like you, disagree with you, whatever it might be. And, you know, at some point you just gotta trust in yourself. I was actually looking at the DMs you sent me and that when we had gone back and forth, and I said to you, like, you just have to live in your truth and make the content you want to make. And the rest of the people who enjoy that content will follow, you know? Like, you have to know that what you're living is your truth. If this is your truth, then don't sit here and try to defend yourself 1,200 times. Like, maybe once I get you explaining what happened once. But, like, to sit here and go back to the Ozempic conversation when I thought we had moved on, like, you're giving them what they want.
I want those people to, like, either stop or just, like...
Well, they're not going to with this.
I just want love and kindness, and I want me to be kind to you guys, and I just feel like it's not kind when I'm constantly feeling like I'm answering hate, and...
Then stop!
It's just time that, like, I stand up for myself to a certain degree.
Sure.
Obviously, there's just so much drama all the time and so many lies that people say about me.
Sure, and stand up to yourself to an extent, but at some point you gotta know that acknowledging just, like, stuff that is nonsensical and not real about yourself is foolish and encourages more of it.
Things that I just find absolutely ridiculous, like, but then there's things that are important to me, and my health has become very important to me.
Sure,
and it's
I would hope so.
I'm, like, passionate about. I'm passionate about fixing and changing my life, and it's so hard to do, and, like...
Passionate about it like you're passionate about YouTube? What definition of passion are we using here?
So many people just have the wrong idea of me, or they're, like, assuming things, and then people start believing the assumptions. Like, that is literally what reaction channels create. Like, they're creating
Not this again.
Place for this
Not
to
this
continue,
again.
And
Not this
they don't
again.
Care. I probably shouldn't care, but I do.
Not blaming the reaction channels for your misunderstandings, for the confusion you put out there on your own, bestie. Not this again. How many times?
Care. I do care. Like, I want to be happy, and right now, I'm not happy.
Okay.
I'm not happy with the community that is surrounding me. I'm not. And I'm having a hard time trying to be myself and share what I truly want to share with the people who support me, like, truly support me.
You need, I did just say this, you need to focus on the people that you believe truly support you, if that's what you want to do.
I don't know, I'm rambling. I need to stop.
Please.
I don't know. I don't know.
Honestly.
I don't know.
Let's wrap it up. Bring
So
it
right now
home.
we're just kind of going with the flow, and if there's things I feel like I need to answer, then I'm going to do it. The people who watch me and support me, love me, and actually like me as a person. Like,
Wrap it up.
I love you, and you guys know that, like, I never have any ill intent towards you guys, and I don't mean to rant all the time. Or, like,
And let's be honest, though, what you've been doing on your channel lately? Ranting, all right? So wrap it up.
Clear up rumors. If that frustrates anyone, then I'm truly sorry. In my heart, I feel like I have to do this right
You don't
now.
have to do anything.
There's just certain things that I just want to clarify or say, because there has been so many rumors from years ago that I just let build up, and now those rumors are real to people, and it's like, if I can just nip it in the butt, then I want to do that.
Whatever, Bessie. Thanks for wrapping it up, finally. I just was saying wrap it up there for context, because like she was getting to a point of repeating herself, and I'm like, if I keep commenting on this, I'm just gonna repeat myself, and we don't need to just be here repeating ourselves over and over and over again. So anyways, wow, what a time that we had together today. Sorry for this unusually long video. In the future, like I said, I might do some like recaps of videos or just skip videos altogether, but you know, I felt like we needed to be together for the start of the 100 days of weighing in, you know, just so that if she does finish it, we can also finish it together. It's like some good bookends, and then if we miss some stuff in between, it'll be okay. Anyways, I had so much fun today. I hope you did too. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media, including TikTok. I did post one there recently. Twitch, my gaming channel. Check out my merch. And above all else, have a wonderful day. Bye!